carnivores. This plant-eating dino grew to be up to 50 feet long. Some of the largest non-avian dinosaurs, sauropods, lived on plants. Although most paleontologists now believe sauropods generally did not hold their necks upright, their long necks allowed them to reach leaves high up in trees, like giraffes today.
Wow. Wow. So,
I see a herd of adult Pentaceratops and a baby. Pentaceratops might look familiar as it is a relative of the Triceratops, but it has 5 horns instead of 3. With so many mouths to feed, I'm thinking this herd might have to migrate for fresh food. We see the same behavior with American bison today. Look at the baby in between. Look at those massive horns. Look like they think you could even take on a T-Rex. Wait, do all these dinosaurs belong to the same species? I'm seeing 3 other kinds of dinosaurs. First on the left we see the smallest of the 3, only 30 foot long, the Shinosaurus. Next in size is the Dinosaurus on the right. The largest up ahead is the Ameiasaurus. This reminds me of the African plains, and where zebras, gazelles, and giraffes can all live together because they eat different kinds of plants at different heights. Look at the long neck of this one.
you what? Wow.
Do you hear something? It appears we are hearing 2 Parasaurolophus calling out to each other. Paleontologists think the crests of some dinosaurs amplified their calls, perhaps in deep, low notes, like elephants and whales. Based on what we know from studying modern animals, these sounds might have been used to call each other from far away, scare off danger, and attract a mate. Now take a look at the fancy set of crests on this Cosmoceratops. Paleontologists think that Cosmoceratops crests were used to attract a mate, as they were probably not sturdy enough for defense. Fossil evidence suggests that both male and females display these elaborate crests. The same is true for many species of birds today, like crownbills. Who was trying to attract home?
What does it look like?
Perhaps it is a mutual admiration dino sighting. Remember, birds are modern dinosaurs. Look at that, a nest. Those are Myosaur nests. I also see a troodon looking for eggs to eat. Fossils show that Myosaur lived in groups. Raised young and nesting colonies.
Problems facing this animal is the diseases they can catch from domesticated cattle. You can tell the males and females apart by looking at their horns. If the horns go straight up, you're looking at a male. If the horns curve inward, you're looking at a female. Now, this animal is diurnal or active during the day, but in the wild is becoming nocturnal or active at night to avoid humans. And as we reach towards the right-hand side, you're going to start to see a small tan deer known as a brown antlered deer. They get their name from the curved shape of the male deer's antlers. However, it is ladies' day out, so we will not see those antlers. This animal is classified as vulnerable because it is continuing to lose its wild habitat. Many wild herds have resorted to feeding on crops because much of their land has been taken over by farming.
See, there is many deer. Yeah.
If you're practicing your scientific observation skills, you might hear a noise that's coming from a concrete jungle rather than an ancient one. The noise from behind you is traffic on the Bronx River Parkway. This large fence coming up in front of us was built to help reduce if he does come close. It's just keep seated, he will walk back out. See, adult tigers are typically solitary and live alone in the wild, which is why we only have one out at a time. We display two different types of tiger here, Malay and Amur. You can also see our tigers outfit exhibit at Tiger Mountain. Tigers hunt a variety of animals, but their favorite are wild pigs and medium-sized deer. A tiger will typically gouge itself on a fresh kill in one sitting. That is the human equivalent of 160 hamburgers. After eating a meal that size, a tiger typically won't eat again for several days.
WCS works with many species of tigers in the wild and at the zoo. Here is a note from one of our field scientists about his experience working with rangers to protect tigers in Indonesia.
Hi, my name is Faru Amama. I'm helping the rangers of the national park in doing their forest patrol. There was a time when we found some tigers footprints in the jungle. But then we also found that some snares are installed inside the forest, which become threats to the animal. We dismantle the snares to make sure that the tiger are safe.
Here are more of our brown antlered deer, and then after that we're going to catch up with the three species from the beginning. We saw those big guys embarrassing a deer. Their name means 12 times in the Hindi language, and the males grow huge antlers with from 12 to 14 points on them. We also have the black buck antelope, who is sexually dimorphic, which means males and females look different. That is a female. Those are females with the light tan. The males are chocolate brown and have horns.
Bye bye.
In fact,